Greetings adventurers, g'day and welcome to Bazenze. How's it going, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Today we are going to be playing Puat or Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trilogy once again. We'll be continuing the story. I don't think it's going to be as long of a stream as the last time we played, but we must only play for about 3-ish hours today. I think should be a good amount. But welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone got some rest and got something to eat since the GTA stream. I had some dinner. I took a little nap as well. So feeling good, trying to wake up a little bit. But yeah, I'm tired after playing sports since the morning. It's 6 PM. Well, I hope you had a lot of fun. But we got a lot of things going. You know what? I haven't done my schedule yet as well, guys. I need to remember to do that. I need to make my schedule to submit. I do have it, actually. Trying to figure out what I want to do for next week or the week coming up. Because we do have... I think I'll most likely still stream for the next 3 days of GTA. Since there's only 3 more days of GTA, we gotta try to finish everything. I do want to finish and be there for the next 3 days, hopefully. But I'm just trying to not overwhelm myself because we do have my birthday coming up as well on Saturday, so not trying to put in too many streams where I'm too exhausted by then as well. The thumbnail was very nice. See that in my brain. If it did the thumbnail, you can see as well. I'm pretty sure in the description. Did I update the description? I hope I did. Or did I not? I did not. Alright, let me put that in the description straight away. I thought I put it in there. I think maybe it was only on Twitter I put it there. Let me do this right now. Alright, there should be updated. So yeah, you can check on Twitter as well for Dorothy, who did the artwork. But thank you so much for the thumbnail. Thank you all the thumbnail artists. I really do appreciate it. You make my life so much easier. And thank you. But EU, welcome back for 2 months of love and friendship. 2 months with Altus and Zendoji. Thank you for welcoming me here. Love you guys. Well, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Make sure you take care of yourself. Is your birthday Saturday or Sunday? It is Saturday JST timing, so it might be depending on where you are. It might be Friday for some people in the NA kind of time zone as well. But it starts at 11 AM JST on Sunday the 7th of March. So I think that is going to be... what time? Let me double check. Try to figure out the time. Yeah, that might be like 6 PM PST. 6 p.m. PST on the Friday for anyone in the NA time zone, I think. I won't be there to watch you live, but I will say happy birthday Altus in advance. No problem. The VOD will be available. I don't see any reason the VOD would be taken down. Hopefully it should be fine. It's just a hand cam and stuff. But yeah. Just realized you have the same birthday as someone I know. I can't believe I didn't know that for 5 months. Well, it is, yeah, March 7th. It's not too hard to remember. I guess it depends. If you guys, anyone plays Star Rail, then it's extra easy to remember. Good thing it's on a weekday, yeah. Good thing it's on a Saturday or a Friday night for most people, so I think most people should be able to make it since it's closer to the weekend rather than the middle of the week. But it's not always gonna be like that. Like next year. Oh wait, next year's on a Sunday. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, guys. Actually, 2027, March 7th is gonna be it's a Sunday as well, so next year you also get it. I guess 2028. It's mostly on a Monday, right? Does it change by 1 day? Oh wait, no. Changes by 2 days. Alright. In 2028, it's gonna be on a Tuesday, guys. 2028, I think, is a Tuesday. But that's okay. At least for this year and next year, you guys don't have to worry. It's on a weekend, so it should be fine. Alright. Well, other than that, what can I think of? Okay, before we start as well, don't forget, once more, I have to remind you, if you check the link in the chat, or you look in the bottom left hand corner, we do have the Valentine's voice pack. So any adventurers out there that like being spoiled or being taken care of, that is the voice pack for you. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're wondering, you want little hints on what it's about or other people's reviews, use the hashtag Zenteeks to listen to it, guys. Well, to listen to people's reviews or read people's reviews and see if you want to purchase it yourself as well. I think it's good even if it's not Valentine's Day. It's something that you guys can... It's a little pick-me-up, I think. You know, whenever you guys feeling a little down, I think the voice pack can help out a bit. Beside that, of course, as I was talking about, we have my birthday coming up this Saturday in 6 days. I assume 6 days, 7 days. 6 or 7 days. It's a Sunday, so about 6 days to Saturday, where we're gonna have a pretty long stream, I think, on Saturday. It's gonna be from... I assume it's gonna be around 11 AM to 8 PM JST-ish. So however long that is, like a 9-hour stream maybe. Should be a lot of fun. Gonna be mostly Zatsu, some Totsu, and then hand cam. Endurance stream. I mean, I'm not sure if it's barely an endurance stream. Most of the GTA streams we're doing already are like 8 hours long. So technically that's just 1 hour more. And I've been doing a lot of double streams as well, where I feel like I've been streaming for I don't know how long, like at least 10 hours, 11 hours a day. I've been streaming for literally half the day. Even today should be almost like half the day of streaming. How much sleep are you getting? I mean, I got quite a bit of sleep yesterday, I think, because I passed out after the stream, yesterday night stream. But today, we will see. I don't want to pass out exactly after this stream. There's a lot of work I still want to get done. But we will also try see how it goes. We'll take it easy. And happy that family lunch for my birthday on Saturday. Gonna utilize my birthday rights to have your stream on. Well, I guess our birthdays are kind of close, so that should be fun. But you know, don't worry too much about that if you're celebrating your birthday as well. Please just have lots of fun and make sure you celebrate your special day in the way that you want to. But will always be available, so make sure you prioritize your own partying and happiness on that day as well. I feel like March babies. I'm gonna go grocery shopping today so I can make the cake with you on Friday, Saturday. I haven't looked for a recipe yet, but I will be making a blue velvet cake. So if anyone wants to try bake along with me for that day, if you guys want to make a blue velvet cake or a blue velvet cupcake or any kind of thing blue velvet-ish, feel free to as well. You can use the hashtag CakeDoji 2026 as well for the results that you guys do. You can post it there. I'd love to see it, but yeah, I'll find some kind of blue velvet recipe and follow that. I think mostly blue velvet, red velvet and stuff is more on the food coloring. Otherwise, it's kind of like a chocolate flavor. I'll get a mini cake and a small candle. I mean, even if you want to just buy one and buy a little cake and take a photo, I'd love to see it as well. That'd be very cute. I'm forcing my friends to celebrate your birthday with me on Saturday with a party. Aw, that is so cute. That means a lot. Thank you. I hope you guys have fun as well in doing that. But thank you for dragging your friends into the madness. My family knows I'm a VTuber fan because I'm constantly yapping. That's good. I'm glad they're supportive and yeah. Alright. I think it'd be funny if I draw your face in frosting on the cake. Well, take a picture if you do. I think that would be cool. Be pretty complicated to draw it in frosting, but I believe you guys got this. Alright, well, just so that this doesn't go for the stream doesn't go for too long, let's jump into the game as well. Just a question for the birthday art. Do the art and Zennies use both the art tag and birthday tag? Yeah, you can use both for that. That is fine. You can use yeah, you can use both the art tag and birthday tag. That is okay. But make sure you use the birthday tag if you want me to go through it on the following day, on the 8th. I shared joking clips with my friend and they all laugh it off. Well, yeah. I really wonder once the GTA District B stuff ends and everyone starts finding everyone, you know, finding, you know, all of the streamers behind the characters, how it's going to be. I really wonder how it's going to, how everyone finding me. I feel like especially people like Peyton, Officer Peyton, me, even Ryza, speaking in a different voice. The people doing like all of the very different voices to our normal streaming or just talking voices. I am curious about the reaction. Were you talking your normal voice at all? I mean, I always talk in my normal voice, right? But I guess for Senna, we will see. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna reveal my voice to Senna, but we will see. We will see. Depends how much of a troll I feel at the time, I guess. Alright, let me get Phoenix Wright open. Where when I saw Joe King say rip, my jaw dropped. It reminded me of an Asian drama I watched with a monk and a princess. I don't really watch GTA, but do you at least do your normal voice when talking to that Zennies? I do. I mean, every time, like, I think I speak in my normal voice quite a bit still, right? I'll be doing Joe King's voice when I talk to anyone in GTA, but whenever I comment on anything to the Zennies, I always just use my normal voice, so I keep switching between them. So, yeah, I use my normal voice quite a bit. I was just trolling when I went into the Discord voice call with all the other EMS people. I just decided to keep going with Joe King's voice. Yep, you do. You talk to us a lot during the streams. Yeah, I do like how there is the push to talk. I think the push to talk makes it easier for me to... You know, if there's no push to talk, it'd be very hard for me to communicate with you guys. So I'm really glad that there is push to talk, where I can still be in character. I kind of wish I set up my foot pedal again, but I have to find where I put it if I wanted to set that up. I'm not sure if it's too late or not, but I wish I had my push to talk for my foot pedal. That I have a Stream Deck foot pedal, where I could have used that so I don't have to use my hands every time. I'm using one of my mouse buttons, like the side mouse buttons, for push to talk at the moment, which is definitely better than like using something on the keyboard. But even then, sometimes the way I'm gripping the mouse sometimes makes it harder to do other stuff while I have to talk. So, yeah. Wait, then are you using your... I mean, I'm using my normal voice now. Just in GTA when I'm playing as Joe King. Then I switch voices. I've never heard of someone using a foot pedal before. Yeah, I used to use it, but because I didn't use it too much, there wasn't as much uses of using it. I kind of disconnected it to free up space under my desk for the treadmill I have. So I haven't really been using that, but I should, I think. Alright, there we go. There's Phoenix Wright. Let's mute that for a second. The way you couldn't keep a straight face while trying to give date advice to Save John had me crying from laughter. I mean, because, you know, obviously, I want to give him good advice, but I'm also in my head trying to think how much good advice can Joe really realistically give Sable? As someone who's, for Joe King, he's someone who's never actually been on a date before, doesn't really know anything about romance besides maybe some of the stories he's read before, something he's watched. You know, it's kind of just like whatever sounds like a good idea, and you know is kind of natural as well. So it was me trying to think at the same time of what's not the worst advice, but not the best advice either. When, you know, when saying, oh, talk about the weather, it's like, sure, we can talk, you should talk about the weather, that's fine. You really think chatting about the weather is good? I mean, who knows as well? Maybe his date is good, like likes the weather, talking about the weather and weather patterns. Maybe wants to be a weather gal, who knows? No one knows that. I love how awkward he is in that department. Yeah, I specifically try not to make him like I'm fighting. I really find not to try be smooth with Joe. And try really just kind of be a bit more naive and innocent and just a bit silly with his understanding of everything. Otherwise, you know, I'm trying to keep Joe separate in a way from like, you know, myself, which is why Joe hasn't really been pursuing any kind of, I feel like he hasn't even considered the like the aspect of romantic relationships. He just wants to make friends and, he's just trying to make friends, and he's happy having close friends like Albert and Sable and everyone in EMS. Imagine if Joe ever got asked on a date. I don't even know what he would do. In a way, even though Joe's very, he just says whatever's on his mind, I think he doesn't have the highest self-esteem as well, though. I have no idea how he would actually react to that, because I feel like for Joe, in his head, he is very I would say he doesn't think that highly of himself, which, he plays it off kind of like with the promotion of being a doctor, where he just, makes jokes about, he doesn't want the responsibility, and he just wants to say it's paramedic so he can be free. But in my head, out of character, I think Joe feels like there's so much more people deserving. Kind of like the way he saw how he got through medical school and everything was literally, it's not straight up copying Albert's homework, but pretty much because, Albert taught him a lot of English and helped him throughout the whole of his medical school. He feels like he kind of just got carried through a lot of stuff, and he doesn't feel like he deserves things that, like, someone who properly studied and everything to become a doctor would most likely should be in the position of a doctor, rather than he's just kind of wandering through life and seeing what happens. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like he uses humor, he uses a lot of things to, in a way, mask his insecurities, but at the same time, he's also kind of a happy-go-lucky person where he doesn't think too deeply about those either. Where it's not like he's super emo inside and he's sad about things, but he kind of just realizes, he's already grateful for all the stuff he has He's like, I don't even know how I got this far. Which is kind of like, he's got all this money, right? But it's not like he's trying to hoard a bunch of money because he doesn't even know what to do with it. He's never had this much money before. And, you know, he obviously, it's good to have the bike for his own mode of transport that's fast. But it's not like he wants to buy a super fancy car. The car that he did buy that was fancy was for the Soju boys, or like for other people. So, yeah. I'm trying not to, at least for Joe's character, I feel like I'm trying not to steer it too much into like any kind of something too angsty or anything. I feel like I do want him to be that sort of positive force, the kind of, you know, not necessarily just comic relief, but something that I still want him to be, his mindset to be really positive. So, yeah, that's the whole kind of Joe thing, which, you know, I feel like it's been good so far, but I'm not sure if Joe really has a plan for the future, guys. I don't know if he knows what to do after he came to Los Santos, and he has a job, and you know, he can afford food. He's got a lot of friends now. It's kind of like, what else? He never really even thought he would get this far. Kind of got carried by Albert. And, you know, it's kind of like already he's not worrying about food and everything and being sort of safe. He's already kind of made his dream come true. He doesn't really have to, he never had like huge dreams. And, you know, he watched a bit of TV growing up. So he's going on a little bit of side quests of like making people idols and helping them achieve their dreams. Which, you know, he just thought it would be nice because he used to play with sticks when he was younger. But yeah. He's gonna officiate EMS weddings. I don't even know if he can. I'm not sure if you need some kind of license or something to do that. But yeah, I'm really glad that he's, I think for this character, I just really wanted him to be someone that would make people laugh. Not always like, you know, people laughing at him, but, you know, just something that like would cheer people up. And I think I kind of accomplished that with how Joe's been acting so far. You know, he's a little silly, but I never want him to do anything too bad. Or go too far in any kind of direction, and just, you know, still maintain that kind of naive but good, innocent vibe in a way. Grab the light by the ball. Uh-huh. I think that's very true. Okay, these are the same. Alright. Anyway, how's the music? Is it okay? Is it too soft? Is it okay? The BGM at the moment? Actually, just before we start, I just realized I just drank all my water, so I'm gonna quickly go to the back and refill my water, just because there's a lot of voice acting in this game. So let me grab some water, then we'll start with Phoenix Wright. Be right back, guys. Be right back. Alright. I am back. Everybody say hi back. Alright. With last selected data. Yes. You disgraced me for the last time. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Oh. We're watching an anime. The moon? No. It is you who should gaze up to the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa. Oh? The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode of The Dark Messenger Returns. Alright, October 14th, 5:31 PM. Wright & Co. Law offices. Look at that. Now it is our office. It's kind of sad how our mentor got taken out so early in the game, but I guess it is our office now, guys. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Yeah, guys, I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they ask grade school kids what they want to be, Steel Samurai was the #1. I really worry about these kids. Gramps, well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess? Wish we had some clients. Oh, clients are about to come, I'm sure. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 AM. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ooh. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered the villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Oh. Did someone replace his prop weapon with a real weapon? He accidentally killed somebody. October 16, 9:22 AM. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai. warriors of near Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon, and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. No. I always feel like I forget what time this was set in, and then I see the phones and like, oh, this was quite a while ago. Yes, right in Kolo offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this would be our first case. Talk. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to go down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. What is pouting? Alright. Well. Alright, I guess we go detention center. Whoa. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? I guess he always wears he's a robot, so you never see the actual actor. What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. He kind of looks like Wolverine. Look at the hairy chest. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it! Murder! At least once! Maybe twice! You can't just judge a book by its cover, Maya. What are you saying? Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Whoa. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Wow, she gets influenced very easily. No, we don't need to talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences, attending that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in crumpled heap near the set. Oh my god. Poor man. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai, used as a weapon. Alright. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with this world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning, I came to the studios at 9 in the morning, 9 AM. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, well, that's all we can do. Let's move to the studio. Did they use real weapons as props? I doubt it. Most likely it got replaced, right? And then that's what we're gonna find out. Someone replaced his prop weapon for a real weapon. And it was someone in the staff, or I don't know. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know that type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used to they. Something horrible happens. Oh my god, why are you talking so fast, lady? Calm down. Okay, she's just going on and on about her past. Used to these days. I got whiplash not hearing Joe King when I entered. Who's Joe King? I don't know what you're talking about, Rise of Blazing Fang. Of FSP and second generation Ravenous. Who's this Joe King you're talking about? I don't know. What kind of voice? But hope you're doing well, right? He's just a guy. Yeah, okay, he's just a guy, so I guess that's kinda true. Well, grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. Alright, sure. Alright, let me hydrate. The studio. So, what do you do here at the studio? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... You were a star? A little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I don't know, playing villains can be pretty fun. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. But all the ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. Did you see it? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on the children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Alright, reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 PM in the afternoon to 5 PM, where they found the body. Now the studios where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 PM and 2:30, where the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. She's kind of sus. Why is she so quick to blame Mr. Powers? It seems like she knows what really happened, is trying to play it off. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright, I guess we go back to detention cell and get a letter of request. Hello? How was the studio? They'll think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Alright, talk. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Maybe someone put on the Steel Samurai mask and walked through. That wasn't Will Powers. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. Were her words, I believe. She sucks up all those bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers requested added to the court. Okay. I just hope this would get me past the security lady. Alright, we can move back to the main gate. Present. Here we go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll. Powers' request given to the security lady. Do you think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance? Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh, is that detective here? I forgot his name. The himbo detective. Hey Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Okay. Employee area. Main gate. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of global studios added to the court record. Ah, sure. That's kind of cheap. 50 cents isn't the worst price. Okay. Move. Outside Studio 1. Oh my god, wait, that's kind of scary. He just lost his head. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, aren't you the murderer from the other day?
Gumshoe, come on. We're innocent. It's a confused detective.
Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edruff is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So? Hey, if he's the press, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. Alright, sure, the investigation. Let's find more information. Surely he'll let something slip. He's like the Hagrid, who just tells us information even though he doesn't mean to. So, how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so... Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added to the court. Time of death, 15th October at 2:30 PM. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time, there was no other one than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? Okay, tell us the evidence. What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. A photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, pal.
The gate? Oh, you mean the one on the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
I bet he's got his mask on, right? 100%, that's why there's the confusion. Oh no! Nick! He has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Why is he looking around? What's with the shifting eyes? Why are you looking, detective?
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. I'm calling it either the lady is super biased or there's two ladies. I feel like there shouldn't be two ladies. I think it's just one, but she is super biased though. And hello Smasher, how's it going? Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's the chance to check things out. Can we... No, we can't see the photo. Alright. Nicholas here. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera.
Oh, there's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay, I'm sure that would take play. The entrance is Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense they would want to keep their non-employees out. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? So there's a sign in his hand. Right. To Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took the tree down with it too.
Don't tell me the wind was strong and Jack Hammer accidentally speared himself. Okay, nothing. Oh, there's a bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Okay. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah. And they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you! Well, are you satisfied Pal is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Talk. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk to the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Alright. And welcome Weiler. Reason for suspicion. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 PM. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who it is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He showed the practice back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do. Alright, can we check? Examine. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Alright, alright. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing on the against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Alright. Oh, we can go and play area. There we go. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay, examine. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to have the star have your own room. To be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Oh, what's this? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one side of the plate, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Ooh, vending machine. Let's see, color, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Oh, wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Okay, let's go inside. You just like me for real? I feel like I have a second stomach for steaks as well. When it comes to meat, I feel like I can eat a lot. Okay, dressing room. Oh my god, look at that wig. So, this is where he was sleeping. At least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap, did they? Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Examine. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does she have? Okay, there we go. How many stomachs does this girl have? Uh-huh. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. She's just like you. I feel like I don't have separate. I just have, you know, my stomach is just like a black hole. I can just keep eating, but I don't have all the separate stomachs. Look, an Ibaraki card key. This must be Power's. Oh, it says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Okay, we can get into Studio 1. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? Alright. It's locked. Looks like it doesn't open the window much. Guess it is kinda dusty outside. Alright. Anything else we're missing? Mirror. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Alright, cool. I guess we can move back to... this one. We have the key to get in. Oh, you're here. The entrance is Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammond's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part of the that's what the head part of the helmet looks like. Head part looks like a helmet. I can read, I swear. Funny, I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Alright, we are at the crime scene. I feel like we're tampering with evidence here. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on your narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you, no touching that. Who's this? Oh. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. No, I don't know. Who are you? Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. My lawyer is representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He's never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Oh, looks like she's got a crush. Don't worry, leave it to us. Talk. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Okay, there's the old lady. The employee area, that's where Powell's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then, I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Alright, cool. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting the confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came into the studio. Then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. Thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, I guess we go ask her. Okay, main gate. What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Well, we did send something, talk. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammond's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to this assistant in Studio 1. Why would she say that? I don't think we have to disclose the information of our witnesses. Huh? She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays. Run your mouth. Tomorrow's something about respecting your elders. Too fast for me to read out loud. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulder. Oh, we can get to there. The computer that runs the studio security camera. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should have tried the computer. What is with the bird sounds? Let's try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, right? I mean, that is an old computer. It looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh. Guys, do you remember the security number? I do not. I thought it would just be recorded into memory. I didn't know I had to choose. 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Did I get the right thing? Oh. See, I knew he had his mask on, guys. You can't tell it's Will Powers. I just use my gacha luck, you know? If I don't know, my gacha luck is normally pretty good. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears this suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I caught it, guys. Don't imagine the detective was very happy with the photo as evidence. Something printed out on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 PM, photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? No, that's the only one in the computer. Taken at the entrance, 2 PM. Powers, photo added. Okay. Photo number 2, at 2 PM the exact same thing. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put the security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Thank you so much. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done here for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. Okay. October 18th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 4. Alright, oh my god, we're versing him again.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edworth, your opening statement, please.
And do you have any suspicion on who the killer is? Not at the moment. Who knows? I feel like so many new characters get involved in as we go on throughout the case. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I have no idea. Whoever could be in the costume. I don't know. It could be the assistant. But I feel like she's kind of small to be in that costume. Does she seem like a Will Powers fangirl, so maybe she didn't like the villain? Who knows? The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 PM on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in the Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
My vote is on the old lady, I mean as the accomplice. Yeah, I feel like the old lady's involved, but she's not the one dressed up, surely. I feel like that's too obvious if it's the old lady. She's obviously not very happy with everything. But I don't think she would be the one who actually did it. Or maybe she did. Maybe she's like, if she... I don't know, but it seems like she likes Jack Hammer, so I don't see why she would kill Jack Hammer. Very well. I call our most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. And this is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio One.
Look at all these animations happening. What is this budget increase in the same game? It's just in a different chapter. Somehow the budget increased, guys.
Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM. The production staff came to the Studio One to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 PM. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to this whole thing again? I think we got it right. Skip it. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to court record. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Would the witness declare her name? Oh my god, what is with that look? Lady? Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Ezra has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. Wendy Oldbag, dear. Oldbag. She even had that name when she was young. That's kind of crazy. So just call me. Oh my god. You talk too fast.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate of the day of the murder, correct?
You say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright, here we go. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Old Hammer and the rest had been going through a run-through since the morning. I had to run some errands. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 PM when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from until 5 PM. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right past me at 2 PM. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, here we go. What is Q press? Present. Autoplay. Oh. Okay. The day of the murder arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Paul, the Hammer, and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. What kind of errands did you have? I guess it's not really relevant right now. It was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate until 5 p.m. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right past me. It was Powers. Alright. So, you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Go wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah. Time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers. Alright. What about this photo I have?
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. I guess technically, the legs of the pants are so short, maybe it is like the assistant or someone much shorter. Because the pants trail along. I'm not sure if that's the intention or something. What is this exactly? None other than Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't you mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder? True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. We can see that. No one in the court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that this person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the the witness. Please make it known. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edra speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. Press her until she squeals. Alright. What do we have? We got this spear. We got this, we got map. Pierce through. Okay. That morning, during a run-through of this action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad, he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Lost the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the picture again. Isn't it just because it's too long? So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See, and you didn't trust me. Whippersnapper. Still, you can't say this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Nick, find any glaring contradictions? Well, she seemed pretty sure that was Powers in the photo. I guess I'll just have to press her and see if I can shake her conviction. Alright, actually I've been drinking too much water, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I will take a quick bathroom break and I'll be back in like 1 minute. I'll be super quick and then we'll continue with this. My bad. Be right back. Everyone behave. Alright, I'm back. Everybody say hi back. And Violet, thank you so much for the 5 gifted fishies. Mwah. I appreciate it. Oh, no, it was auto-scrolling. He broke one of the props. Did he really break one of the props? I guess we have. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. But that's not broken. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. Better to write this down in the court record. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, had been mended with duct tape. Alright. I guess we'll just press on everything. Whippersnapper, hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on straight and narrow. If today, always whining a bit. Okay.
Mr. Wright, please, for our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
Even he's suffering.
I think Ezra has met his match.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, alright, wait, didn't she say she had something to do in the morning during the run-through? But she was in the photo, wasn't she? Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see, there was Powers, he's a still samurai. The poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So, she didn't see the run-through then?
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and do you think he's supposed to be the still samurai? What a laugh. She said she had errands, yeah, but didn't mention what. Yeah, that's why she said she was away. I guess this was her errands. Yeah. Because she only got to her guard post at 1 PM. So in the morning she had something to do. Nasha was just checking out Mr. Buff Jack Hammer over here. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. Oh my god.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Wait, I already did this.
I think we've had enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the still samurai costume now?
Very true.
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the still samurai, yes.
and it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object, wait and see what happens. I guess we'll object. Nah. Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera would have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Alright. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, we already know that's true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. It was the Steel Samurai. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nothing suspicious looking. Pass by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Alright, everybody hydrate. Whoops, 1 second. Uh-oh. Oh. Let me get a towel. I accidentally spilled water everywhere. I hit another of my cups and that kind of just spilled. Alright, 1 second. Before anything gets wet, I'm gonna quickly get some paper towels. Alright, be right back, very quick. Emergency. Alright, I think it's okay now, hopefully. Yeah. I accidentally spilled a bit of leftover coffee and water, and thankfully it just went a little bit on top of my computer, but nothing went inside, so I think it's fine. Everything should be fine. I don't think anything got into my computer, so yeah. we should be okay. I've cleaned everything up, it seems dry, so alright. I will be careful. It's because I was just picking up, like, you know, I have this really big glass of water that's like, I think the 1 point something liters. But because I was just kind of picking up with a few fingers, and when I let it go, I kind of almost dropped it, and so it kind of tilted and hit one of my other cups and knocked that over. Nothing broke. Everything is fine, but it just kind of knocked over. It was on the PC, yeah. My PC, I mean, it was on the desk, but my PC kind of is mounted underneath the desk. And so you know how when you spill liquid, it kind of goes on the side and underneath. So it was kind of close, but I think we're okay. I think we should be okay. All right. Let's see. Old windbag. Sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Old windbags seem to have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Alright. The only person I saw... Wait, did we already press this? I think we pressed this, right? That... Oh, wait. Nobody suspicious looking. No one else went there. Sure. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 PM? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Wait, why would have you seen them? Are you sure? The witnesses answered the question. Anyone going into the studio has to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. Let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Alright, I mean, we already know. That's kind of a fact. How do you know that? Didn't I explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. We've pressed about everything. What else do we have? Let's drag in one leg. No one else went there. What else can we present for this? There's only 4 different things we can present. need to... Time of death 2:30. Guide map. Card key. He's dragging one leg. The murder weapon. Let us know if you need help. Alright. 1 second. Let me try present something first at least. He's dragging one leg. Can we present that or? If they had, I would have seen them. And welcome Trixie, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. I can already press that. Person I saw go studio before them was Will Powers. I mean, you can make mistakes, there's a health bar at top. I mean, didn't we just say we can't confirm it's Will Powers? How can we... I don't know. Can't say it's Will Powers. She can only say it's a Steel Samurai. Right? Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know it. If you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. I mean, wasn't there like an extra thing printed out or something? That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 PM on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held the data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1? If it really was the only photo? Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are, you whippersnapper. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Everyone's shaking their head.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded onto the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties there.
Okay, let's just press on everything. Another job?
That's right, I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Oh my god. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out that one photo that day.
What's the photo? Well, who the heck was it in that photo you erased?
Huh, a fanboy.
Fanboy?
Still samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me.
Wait, isn't she meant to throw out the non-suspicious ones? Isn't that suspicious?
They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one could get in? I left the main gates and no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, you must know. There's a drain that goes into the employee area. That grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, see his type. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard if
Not impossible for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I raised the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court would take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Alright, sure. Defendant lobby number 3.
Mr. Powers? Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
Couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we'll play for more time. We'll start by targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it would take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Alright, who can we call? The assistant, maybe?
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edrath, will you present the prosecution's thought on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Well, the assistant gal. She was there, right?
It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in this picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Powers and poor Hammer were in a run-through. Oh, and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. The sister knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look at the still samurai look with the costume, but she couldn't walk the still samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out of from under that case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as a warning, as I warned.
Oh. Nobody knows the trouble. I mean, who knows? The pants are so long. I guess it's the security lady then. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please. Alright, then security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The still samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew more about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper.
Order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the still samurai costume, then slipped into City 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the still samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby.
That's odd.
Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at the time. Oh? Are we just accusing the old lady then? What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I saw that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it nice to be... Or is it... Be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, they whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof?
Indeed. Now let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
I do? this one? For studio employees, right? Because only people with can get into the studio. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edruff, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... what was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Everybody's faces.
Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edruff who told her not to talk? Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright. Okay, what was it? So, you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder.
Who was it? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
I should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without the director?
Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? That was the Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
I mean, that's kind of sus. Miss Oldbag,
This is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So she was paid off. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have. Let's just keep pressing. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Okay. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Kill this woman. I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and producer for starters.
Okay.
I guess that's all the information we got. Okay, take a break.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at global studios on that day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold it impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we just have been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Alright, cool. 1:04 PM, defendant lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. But you have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as a witness for certain. So now's my chance to get materials for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could that really have been old Windbag? What do you think?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Power.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kinda sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks guys.
Alright, cool. Alright,
Does anyone know how long this goes for?
We have almost been streaming for 3 hours already. And I don't want to go for too long today just because, you know, I am quite tired. How long does, someone who's played this before, how long does this case go? Are we almost there or is it like only halfway through? Because I feel like this might be another 5-hour stream if we keep going. That's not the end of it, I fear. Okay, we might have to pick this up next time, guys. This one is pretty long. Okay. Then I think now is a good time to stop it before we find more information about all the bigwigs and everything else. Okay, for now I will. How do I? Okay. There we go. I know today was a little bit of a shorter stream, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I feel like Ace Attorney is always really interesting. And I knew it. When you were saying who was the murderer, there's always more people who get introduced in the case as it goes on. I knew it wasn't gonna be so black and white like that. So I knew more people would be involved afterwards once we find out more about the case. I guess that's just how it works based on the first one. But yeah, we'll figure it out next time. I really do like this game, so I will be playing it more in the future as well. We'll definitely try and get through this. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We still have a few more days of GTA. I need to figure out, you know what? Before I go, let me just try and figure out my... Yeah, I just gotta try figure out my schedule. Wait, when does... When does District V end, guys? Is it 4th JST or PST? Let me double check. Information. Where do I find this information? Intro. Information. To remind you to upload the Valentine's Day name card. Oh yes, I will also do that. Thank you for the reminder. No problem. We can do that. But I'm trying to find the information on when it ends. I know it ends on the 4th, but I don't know if it ends on which 4th. Wait. What's wrong with... Guys, is Twitter working for you? Oh wait, no, I think it refreshed. It should be working, hopefully. Okay, it is working. I'm not sure. It says February 21st. Wait, did I start February 21st or 20th JST time in? No, it started on 21st JST. Oh, it ends on the 5th? Okay. Wait, ends on 4th or 5th? I'm kind of confused now. Which day it ends? Wait, it's 4th? It does end on the 4th. I think it's 4th. Yeah, because it started on 21st JST instead of 20th. I think it's 4th. Okay, for now, I thought it was 4th as well. So I'll just keep it as that. In JST, okay, it is JST. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, because I think some of the other boys are kind of confused as well. I was looking at my calendar, because in my calendar I can see all of the other boys' schedules as well, so we can plan around or collab together and stuff. And some people have put it on the 5th, but maybe they got confused because, you know, it's technically the 4th for them. So, okay, we will see. Which means there should only be 3 more days, right, of 3 more days of GTA. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yes, 3 days left. Okay. So I would definitely be playing all the 3 days as well then. If there's only 3 days left, I'll be streaming on those 3 days. Maybe on the last day I might try stream the whole day. We will see. I might do like start at the very starting time for the final day. But for the next ones, I think I'll be starting at the normal 10 AM JST time. Alright, I think I'll still do the Onizatsu tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, 8 PM JST. I think it will still continue our normal Onizatsu since it is my birthday week as well. I do want to have a do I want to do that or do I? Or do I want to put the Onizatsu afterwards? I have to figure it out. You know what? I might have to ask Diamane when my birthday merch announcement is gonna come out, because I kind of want to have the Onizatsu maybe after the birthday announcement comes out, so we can just all talk about it and discuss it and, like, you know, yap about that, because that's very exciting. But I don't know when it comes out. If it, I think it should come out Wednesday or Thursday. But I have to confirm, because I really want to know when it comes out so that I can talk about, like, everything. I'm sure that's gonna be a super exciting day when everything gets announced, and I think it should be Thursday though, so I'm not 100% sure, but I assume. They usually post it around 3 days before. Yeah, so Wednesday or Thursday. My birthday is on the 7th, so normally Wednesday, 4th or 5th. But I have to confirm, then I'll necessarily put the Onizatsu on that day so that we can talk about that. Because I definitely want a long time to be able to talk about that and everyone, like, we can all be excited together and everything. So I might move the Onizatsu, guys, to one of those days. Last year was around 5th of March, but I don't know this time. Okay, what I might do is... change that there. Change that there. Alright, I'm gonna assume it's gonna come out on Thursday this week. Maybe. If it comes out on Wednesday, I'll do the Onizatsu on Wednesday night. If it comes out on Thursday, I'll do it on Thursday night. We will see. We will see. Either way, I will most likely do the Zatsu on the day that it comes out, guys, so that we can talk about it. I might try playing... I know there's a new Pokemon game, the Pokopia, right? The kind of Animal Crossing Pokemon that comes out this week. I think that I want to try as well. Potentially might do that on Friday. I think maybe Friday. I might play that. Mostly in the daytime so that I have nighttime to prepare for the birthday stream on Saturday. Alright. I think that's so if everything goes to plan, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday should be GTA. Thursday should be the Onizatsu with talking about birthday merch and everything else. Friday should be Pokopia. And then Saturday is my birthday. It's gonna be a very long stream again. And then Sunday, we're gonna have the birthday hashtag review where I will be going through all of the hashtags of the hashtag stuff that you guys submit, so make sure you use the hashtag CakeDoji2026, guys. So you can use that for anything you want that is related to my birthday. If you want to send me a little message, a handwritten message, a typed up message, an artwork, any kind of projects you're working on, any kind of thing at all related to my birthday, please feel free to use the hashtag and I'll be going through that on Sunday. Yeah, beside that, I am still feeling pretty okay. I'm not too sleepy right now. I think I can work on some art and I will begin immediately right now. In fact, I'm saving one right now just to start off the process of properly saving all of your Valentine names, guys. As well. Shah's the first one. And then I will give it over to Mane-sans and they will upload it to a folder for you guys to get it. Once again, I apologize for the delay and everything. There is a little bit of catching up and a lot of backlog work with like working with new managers and stuff right now. So everything is a little all over the place with so much stuff going on. I can't wait for my foot one. This sounds so bad out of context. But yeah. I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely put the Onizatsu later on in the week for this week coming up, guys. Just because I really want to talk about it. I really want to talk about the birthday merch. I've been waiting for so long. And yeah, I really want to, when it comes out, I don't want to just talk about it while I play a game or anything. I do want a proper Zatsu stream for it. So we can yap away for that. And I just want to see how excited you guys are. I want to see if you guys are are as excited as me when it comes to how much I've been preparing for you for my birthday. Yeah, because I wouldn't say I fought the Mane-sans to get the stuff that I wanted, because I feel like they were very supportive the full way in terms of like, you know, it's not like I had to fight them where they're like, no, you're not allowed to have this. And I was like, no, but I need it. I don't want to like exaggerate. If you know what I mean. But it's more just like, in terms of, you know, for the merch, I think it was more, instead of fighting, we're trying to find that balance between what's affordable and something that doesn't go over budget, but is still like as high quality as we can get. And so like I was really pushing for, I don't want something that's going to break or scuff or rub off or anything like within a few weeks or months of the adventurers getting it. I really want something that's going to last them a long time and like something that they can kind of treasure. So I was very specific on the materials, and even if they're like, you know, this is gonna be slightly more expensive for this or that, or like, you know, I'm not sure if you're gonna have to sell even more for these kind of things, like, you know, your goal for how much we have to sell has to be high if you want this kind of thing. But like, I feel like when it comes to birthday merch, when it's meant to be something special, I really want you guys to like, once you get it and hold it in your hands, if you know what I mean. I don't want you to be like, oh, this is kind of cheap. If you know what I mean, I want you to like get it and go, oh my god, I'm so glad I bought this. Like, I'm so glad I got this. And, you know, I know how supportive all the adventurers are, and I just really want to be able to spoil you guys and, you know, give back to the expectations you have. So I've been, once again, the managers, you know, after talking to them and convincing them, they let me have like, you know, the really good quality stuff. As you will see very soon when the merch stuff comes out. But, you know, I just really had to push for it. But once again, I don't want to say like, I don't want to make it seem like the managers were against it. Because, you know, they were supportive. They were still like, okay, we can do this for you because, you know, how we know how supportive the Zennies are. We can try this. We're willing to let you try this, but, you know, it's going to be like a higher goal and everything. But yeah, I was just like, it doesn't matter as long as they get the best stuff. I will promote as much as you need me to, but please, I just don't want the Zennies getting cheap stuff. I need them to have something good when they buy it. So yeah. So I really hope you guys are happy about all the stuff I've been preparing for you. I really hope that you guys really like the stuff, and you know, once the merch is announced, I'll talk about it for like 5 hours. It might be like one of those like 4 or 5 hour kind of Zatsu streams where we can just yap about it and everything, yap about the birthday plans and everything. I think that might be the best kind of case as well. Thank you for all the efforts you put into this. It's kind of crazy because I did put a lot of effort and thought into this. Like, there's so much thinking I put into this, but this isn't even the craziest project. You guys know I'm working on so many things this year. But the good thing is, a lot of the things I'm working so hard for the Zennies is all for free. A lot of the things I'm, you know, really working hard for, you guys don't have to pay a cent for it. I just want to do it for you guys. So, you know, even though there's a lot of projects coming up, for you guys, you just can sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, yeah. I just want you guys to really be... I think the main thing is, you know, I just want you guys to feel proud of being an Enzeni, and, you know, I want you guys to hopefully think at the end of the day, you know, I'm glad I became an Enzeni. If I can make you guys feel something like that, then I think that's kind of my goal. And we've got lots of stuff. This is only the first thing, guys. Even though it's my birthday, it's a huge thing. It's only the first of many this year. So, be prepared, guys. Be prepared for a lot of things. What if I cried? You didn't have to cry, don't worry. But you know what? As Gandalf said, not all tears are bad, so, you know, happy tears are fine. But yeah, I'm going to save all of the Valentine's name right now. I was a bit, I was still kind of tired after yesterday, but I feel pretty good right now, so I will do that. I'm going to do a little bit of art, go to sleep, and then, oh, I'll also submit my schedule. And then after that, I will see you tomorrow for the last, or the next 3 days, the last 3 days of District V, guys. District 5. Only 3 more days with Joe King. How are you guys feeling about that? You only have 3 more days with Joe King. And then he's gone forever. The accent will still kind of be there with Ancestor, but the character himself is gonna be gone. Kind of like Altus, you know? He was there for a limited time. Even though his image can still be there, he's kind of just part of this world, and when the world ends, he kind of goes along with it. Can he be another alter? I feel like we already got Ancestor for the same voice, you know. I'm not sure if I feel like Joe King kind of really belongs in District V, if you know what I mean. Like the voice, the kind of humor, it does live on in Ancestor. Ancestor can also do those kind of jokes. But in terms of Joe, like he still has a slightly different personality to Ancestor, but I feel like that's really just fits in with District V. And, you know, it's not the same. Joe's not the same outside of District V. I feel like he really does belong in there. Because I feel like his personality and everything was really shaped as well by his interactions with everyone in District V. So, yeah. I don't think he's going to be coming back. He's going to be on vacation with Altus now after. Yeah. He himself won't be back, but, you know, we can revisit. But yeah. Just wondering if you're going to post Valentine's handwriting on Twitter. I'll post the Money-sans were uploaded into a shared folder, which I will share with you guys, that you guys will be able to download afterwards. Kind of like the previous name writing one as well. But yeah. It's okay. I've already begun to save them. So I will be hopefully either tomorrow or the day after. The Money-sans would have uploaded it into the shared folder. And then you guys can download it and put as your banners and stuff. Yeah, he went from scolding paramedic idea to oblivious panicky supportive friend. Yeah, he has evolved a lot. He definitely turned out a lot more innocent and naive than I thought he would be. But I guess, you know, that kind of suits him in his role. So, yeah. You became an important person at work? Kinda. I feel like he became an important person at work in a different way. Not in terms of what he can do in his job, but I guess who he is as a person. You know, I really do appreciate that so many people like joking, and you know, so many people are having fun, and he's bringing a lot of smiles to people's faces. But yeah, we're gonna miss the misleading whenever he introduced himself. Yeah, I really did that on purpose. I was thinking about, I had a few different names I was toying with, but I think, you know, figuring out like the voice I wanted to use and the personality and stuff, I think I just kind of decided it would be the funniest if, because he's gonna make so many jokes, that his name is Joking as well. So yeah, but we still have 3 days. I have to have you know, I gotta get the Doctrix to debut. I've got to get a big performance with the Soju boys where they descend from a from a plane. So we've still got the Money King. Money King still has his work cut out for him. And yeah. And for Joe himself, we will see what Joe has. I'm not sure what else Joe's goals are. I guess it just depends on the interactions around him. But I think he's just enjoying himself and trying to support all his friends as much as he can. It's a little sad that I know how busy Alvin is, and you know, I totally understand because everyone's kind of crazy busy as well. I'm crazy busy. But yeah, I would have loved to have more interactions with Jobet, but unfortunately, you know, I know Alvin has a lot of work that he has to finish, whatever it is, and he's working really hard. So, you know, I'm sure he might appear here and there. But you know, we'll see how things go. We will see what kind of story we can tell in the next 3 days before everything ends. But it's been such a fun ride. It's been such a fun time being able to play this character, being able to interact with everyone and just see so much laughter and joy. And not just to the members of the in-stream, like not just to all the people in District V, but to you guys as well. You know, as I try to talk to you guys as much as I can and tell you guys my thoughts and everything when I'm not talking as joking. But, you know, even just when I'm doing random stuff and concentrating on the RP, seeing you guys, you know, put emotes in chat or like laugh or say different things, comment about what's happening, even if I don't always respond to it properly, I can see it and I am reading it, and it really does, you know, inspire me or like motivate me to RP and lock in even harder to give you guys even more funny moments. So I really do appreciate you guys sticking in chat for such long hours and all of the support. It really does. It helps more than you think, every kind of support that you guys give. But I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Once again, I really do appreciate all of you sticking around. I will see you tomorrow for more GTA. And if you're new here, I am Altus Zendoji, your true blue Oni of First Aid Production and second generation Ravenous. If you enjoy comfy streams, hot man and cuteness, smash that like button, become my sub, click the bells and say for notifications, join the membership for emotes and more. Stream my covers Oni no Otoge and Shanti. If you want to be spoiled or comforted by my Valentine's voice pack, buy my future merch. My birthday's coming up very soon, guys. Trust me, you're gonna love it. And Rika, thank you so much for the offering. Atsu, can't wait for everything that's upcoming. I can't wait for you guys to see it, but I really do appreciate the offering. It means a lot. And as always at Zennies, don't forget to hydrate, stretch, eat something nice, be kind to yourself, both physically and mentally. And until our next adventure, adventurers, roll out. Mwah. See you soon. Bye bye.